Okay, so previously we installed Breeze authentication system into our project, right? Now we have a login and registration system, but actually we need two authentication system, one for the user and one for the admin. In our website there will be two type of user. First will be the normal user, or you can see the consumer who will come into our site and buy product from us, and second will be the admin who will create the products and handle the entire website, right? So when we install the Laravel Breeze, it provided us a login and registration system, and these two are working perfectly. Now what we need is we need another authentication system for the admin. We don't need the registration system for the admin, we need a login system actually. So there is several way to do that. So we'll be following the easiest one. We'll be using this current authentication system provided by the Breeze, but we'll be making some tweaks for handle our admin authentication system as well. Got it? We'll be seeing it how to do it in our future videos. And in this video, we'll be setting up our database table, which is basically the users database table. In the user database table, we'll be adding some more columns, and then we will remigrate it. Got it? So let's open our code editor, and what I'll do is I'll go to database, open the migrations, and from the migration I have to open the users table. This one, create user table.php. As you know that this user migration always present by default in the Laravel when you install a fresh Laravel project. Look at here, what we have here in the create method, we have these fields: ID, string, email, verify email, and password, remember token, and timestamp. These all are our columns. Now here I have to add some more columns, like we have to store our user image somewhere, right? So for that we need a user image column as well. We'll be storing the user profile image path there, and also we need another column which will be basically the role column. There we'll be storing the user role. Is the user is a normal user or he is the admin? Okay, so first of all, let's start with the image part. I mean, we need a image field here, so let's call the table, and from there it will be a text input. Why we're taking this data type text? Because image name can be really big sometime, so it is always safe for taking, I mean, it's always safe to take text data type where you will store the image path, right? You never know, though we'll be changing the image name before uploading, but still for safety measures we are taking this field as a text field. Okay, so we will call it, let's say, image, or also you can call it, actually instead of image we can call it avatar. That will more make sense. Okay, so we added a new column. We have a name column, we have a email column. I will add another column here which will be table, and the data type will be enum. Got it? Basically enum method takes two arguments inside of it. First will be the column name, so our column name will be role, and second one will be a array. So in this column we'll be either storing user role or admin role. So let's add user, and the second one will be the admin. Got it? So this role column value can be only user, or it can either be admin. So that's why we are defining it here. Now we need to add a default value as well. Default, let's add default, and default will be user. Okay, so when a user will create a new account into our project, or you can say in our site, by default this role will be user for that normal user, and for the admin user the role will be admin. Got it? By that we can by that we can identify the user type into our project. Got it? Okay, so this one is done. And also for the avatar I'll be making it let's say nullable, or instead of using a nullable value here, we can add a default value. which will hold a default avatar image path, right? By default, when a user will create an account, he doesn't have to upload his image. In that case, we'll be showing some default avatar in the profile section. If the user want to change the image later on, he can change it. It's totally fine. We'll be creating that feature as well. Now here we have to add a string. Basically, we'll be storing a string and we'll be adding a static path here. Let me see. Let's go to our public folder. Here, as you can see, public folder. Here I'll create a new folder which will be uploads. Okay, in this uploads folder we'll be storing all of our images, or you can say files. Got it? So here we will add a image. Let's go to browser and search for a avatar image. User avatar png. Actually, we can search for jpg. Anyways, it will work. Let's go to images. Actually, let's search for jpeg. From here you can select any image you like. Let's say I will select this one and I can take a screenshot. As I'm using Firefox, I can just right click and we have a screenshot option here. Select the image and I'll just download it. You can just normally download it by right click and save image as. I just took a screenshot. Okay, so let's open the file. So here is my image file. What I'll do is I'll rename it first. I'll call it avatar.png. Now what I can do is I can open my VS Code and just drag and drop it to my this upload folder. Just drag it to upload folder. Look at here. Now our image is now inside of our this project in the upload folder. Fine. Now we'll be adding the path here. So in the public folder, in the uploads folder, we have the png. So what I'll do here, I will add a slash, then I will give the child path only. I'll not mention the public folder. I'll mention where I am storing the file in the uploads slash avatar.png, like that. Got it? So it will now have a default value in it in our avatar column. So we are done here. Now what I'll do is I will migrate this file again. So let's open the terminal and I will add php artisan migrate : fresh, press enter, and it will drop all of the tables, and we are getting an error here. Let's see. So it is saying that text field cannot have a default value, I guess. Yes. So that's mean we cannot add a default value on the text field or JSON field. So that's mean we have to replace it with any other data type. Let's say string will do the job. So as I said, we'll be trimming up our image name when we will be uploading the image, so we don't have to worry about the length of the path. It's okay. String data type will do the work. Now let's again run the migrate fresh command. This time it will run perfectly. Yeah, so it dropped the tables and it remigrates all of them. Now let's check it out. Are this column has been added into our table or not? Let's open the database manager and here is my database food park. I'll refresh the page and here, as you can see, we have the users table. Click on it. Now in here, as you can see, we have our column which is avatar and we have another column which is role. The data type is enum. So everything seems perfect. So that's it for this video. In the next video, we'll be working with seeders. Till then, bye.